Hello guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I will be showing you how you can use custom React hooks to load data from the server. So let's get to it without wasting any time. So here I have an empty app with the basic UI built in. It's not showing anything since we don't have any data loaded. So what we are going to do is to create a new custom hook which will load data from the server and use this UI here to display that data. So let's get started. Here I will create a new folder called services, and inside that folder I need to create a new file. We call it use data, same as the name of the hook we are going to create. So to create the hook, we will export a default function here, since React hook is just a function. So we'll call it export default function use data, and here we have an empty React hook. So in this hook we need a couple of states, so just create them. First one is to load, and the second one is to store data. Show loading and store data, sorry. So we'll give this an empty value of true, default value of true, sorry, because whenever this hook is being triggered, we definitely know that some data is going to be loaded. So we'll just set it to true, and another variable called data should be created, which will display the data that we are going to load from internet or from our server. We'll give it a default value of none in this video. So here I have to create another hook, use a React hook called use effect, which will essentially load the data for us. So here, since we are using an async operation to React use, so we'll say async function, and I'll just call this function inside the use effect. So here in this function to load data, we will be using a try catch statement. If you guys are familiar with asynchronous programming, then you must know that how try catch statements are used and why they are used. Try catch finally, in the finally block we will set the loading to true. So this makes sure that when the data has been loaded properly, we will set loading to false, so it can be displayed in the UI. So the try statement will create a new constant, call it response, and it will wait for the data from reactjs. reactjs is just an HTTP client which is used on the front end, and you can install reactjs in your app by just going to terminal and typing npm install reactjs. I've already done that, so I'll skip this step. So I'll say reactjs.get and paste the URL from where we want to load data here. Just paste it here and set data to the freshly loaded response. So and at the end of this hook, you just want to return both these states as an object, so data and loading. So everything done here. Now we want to show this data in our app. So here we just need to do a couple of things. Just go here and type use data, which is our custom hook, and save. So data is loading, and now you can see all the data has been loaded from the server. All these placeholder objects on the post have been loaded from the server by our React app and are being shown here. The advantage of using custom hooks is that if you want to display this data in any other component, let's say we have, then we just need to just call this hook and we can display that data in another component as well. We don't need to type everything again and try to use all the logic again, and it also declutters our app a lot, because if we were not using this custom hook, then we would have had all this code here in our app, and we might be using all these states here in our app. So that is all from today's video. I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, then don't forget to press the like button, and also subscribe my channel. And if you have any suggestions for me, then just type them in the comment box. I will make sure that I try to follow them as much as possible and keep helping you guys. So stay tuned. Bye bye.